Hi dear art fairies, welcome to my channel. In today's video we will create these kind of beautiful earrings with embroidered top part and fringe. As you can see, they are very playful and perfect for summer. In the meantime, they are not heavy, they are very light. If you would like to create this kind of earrings, continue watching this tutorial. I have prepared felt. It's a triangle. I cut it out. Every side of triangle is around 2 centimeters. That's what is happening to me as well, as I created first earring around 2 months ago. Of course, I forgot from where I started. I started with embroidery straight away, but it wasn't correct because when I already finished that embroidery part, I understood that in these earrings I started with this outline first. I created outline from the ivory seed beads and only then I started embroidery. So yeah, don't start embroidery first, because before you start embroidery with the crystals, we have to create our outline and only then we can start with our embroidery. I'm showing you this because you have to understand that no one is perfect and I'm not perfect as well, and sometimes even me, with my experience with more than 10 years, I sometimes forget some techniques, which is normal. Not techniques I mean, but from where I start. And that's why even my tutorials, they help me as well, because sometimes I really forget from where I started, how it was done, because some of my works I created 5-7 years ago, and it's always so amazing when I know that I have created this tutorial myself and I know where to find it, and it always makes even my life easier. Instead of making tutorial, I will have to delete all the content what I have done before with this embroidery, and it's already around 20 minutes of video and I will need to start again. Now I have a bit of a mess on my mat with a lot of small threads, but that's fine, you know from where they are. So let's start again, and I will start again with, now I will start right, and with ivory seed beads. I have here seed beads size 10, it's Preciosa seed beads. For it I will need single thread and we will use just a simple stitch to create our ivory outline. I took 1.5 meters of the thread and now I will make our outline. For it, secure my thread in the middle, as always I do. Come out in the middle of our triangle and skip a bit of place from the top. Take 2 seed beads and sew them to the felt. Then come out in between of these 2 seed beads and enter to the second one. This way. Now I will take 1 seed bead at a time. I skip enough place to fit 1 seed bead. I sew it on, then I come out in between previous 2 seed beads and I pass into the 2 seed beads, into the seed bead number 2 and seed bead number 3. Again, take 1, sew it to the felt, go back 1 seed bead, you enter inside our 3rd seed bead and into the seed bead that we just sewn. Like that, our line will be straight and all seed beads will be attached securely. Again, 1 seed bead, sew it to the felt, go back 1 seed bead and enter through 2 seed beads. This is just a simple seed bead stitch. One seed bead, sew it on to the felt, go back one seed bead and enter into the two seed beads. Now we are here on our angle. What we do? We take one and we start to sew on the seed bead to the next side, like this. And as you can see here, we have just like a hole here. We go back, come out of the last seed bead on our first side, take seed bead and enter to the seed bead that is starting our second side, this way. Don't worry if you have felt visible, because it will be covered or with our back side, or if I will see that it is still visible, I will just cut it, because there is no threads and we still will have this shape of triangle because of the seed bead what we just added. And we continue again with the same pattern what we had before. We take one seed bead, we skip a bit of place for this seed bead to fit, go back one seed bead and enter through two seed beads, like that. We continue till the end of our outline. I have finished this row, and what we do next, we will just go around with empty needle and thread to connect our seed beads better. Just go through all the seed beads. And for example, here I see I can add one seed bead to make our angle more pointed, and I will continue to pass through the all seed beads this way. We just connect one more time all our outline together. If you create some jewelry using my tutorial, send it to me via email or Instagram. I will always be happy to see, and tag you on my Instagram as well. Just share it, tag me in stories that I can see what you have created, and I will share you in my stories as well. It is ready. Now I will pass with my thread to the felt, and I will secure this step just in case on my next step something will go wrong. I will just be okay with cutting my thread, because I will know that my previous step is already secured and I won't need to start it again. This way we secured our previous step. Now I will make my thread double as it's still long. I will make it double by making the knot on my thread. And I will secure this thread again as well by making a cross. And we start with our pearl, and I will pass through the pearl 2 times to secure it better. And when I will pass second time, I will add seed beads to cover thread on our pearl. I will take 2 seed beads. 2 and 1. And I will continue to sew on my big crystals and seed beads until my felt will be covered. I have finished with big elements. Now I will fill in the gaps with the small seed beads and crystals. Just add seed beads and crystals where you see the felt and you want to cover it. Don't add too much because we don't want to ruin our triangle. So now it's finished and I will make our back side. For it I will need my stud, piece of paper in the triangle, glue, and I will use synthetic leather for the back side. First of all, I will secure my thread and I will make this thread single just by cutting one of the threads, because I will leave it for the back side. So I just, after I secure it, I just want to cut one thread and I will go to the front side with my thread this way. And now I will need to make perfect triangle to cover my threads. So I will make it smaller. Even just a bit smaller from this side. This way. Actually, for this pair I will need 2 glues, super strong super glue. I will use only on the part where I need to attach stud to glue the back side. I will use other glue. So for it, with my needle I will pierce paper, then I will enter with my stud. I want to measure it. Will be nice. And what I need to do, I will take super glue. Here you have to be very careful with the super glue. I will put a bit on the back of it and then I put glue to the stud, and now very carefully we will place it in the middle of our future earring and more to the top. I'll cut extra paper what I don't need. And now I will need to glue the other parts of my paper with adhesive glue. Be sure that all our parts are connected. Paper with the felt and our super glue with our stud, with felt and with paper. So on this stage you have to be very careful. Now I take our synthetic leather and I will make a hole with the big needle, and into this hole I will measure our top part with our stud. This way. And now we will have to glue it together. Glue on our stud to synthetic leather. I put glue here. I will wait a bit. I will put a bit on the synthetic leather as well. I will just wait a bit while the glue will become more active. Glue is all over our paper, and I will take away extra because I don't need to have too much glue as well. So this part for me is always the hardest, because from it depends how neat will be our work. Any drop of the glue can ruin our work. Now our embroidery part is attached to our synthetic leather, and we will need to cut extra what we don't need. Just take a scissors, leave it around 1 millimeter from each side. And make our angles a bit more round. Like that it will be easy for us to work. We'll make it a bit more roundish. And now we will start to finish our back side. We will just connect all the parts together. We will make a nice and beautiful edge of our future earring. We have left our thread, and we will start to finish our edge. I will leave a video of how to finish the edge same way like I will do in this tutorial, but here I will show you just very fast. Take 2 seed beads, pierce leather and felt, and enter to the right seed bead from the bottom. Again, 1 seed bead, pierce leather and felt, and enter into the seed bead from the bottom and pull. Again, seed bead, pierce synthetic leather or eco leather, and enter into the seed bead. Continue the same till we finish our edge. I have finished my back side. Now I have to secure my thread, because for the fringe part I will use new thread. I will just pass here and there a few times with my thread and cut it. I took a new thread, I made a knot on the end of the thread, and I will secure my thread inside my embroidery, and I will try to hide my knot as well, somewhere in between the rows, this way. Pass a few times here and there with my new thread to secure it better. And I need to go with this thread to this part of my earring. Here I will help myself with my new tools, Beadsmith tools. If you want to see what kind of tools these are and review about them, I will leave a link somewhere here or in description, so you can see my review of Beadsmith tools and for what you have to use them. So in the meantime, we're almost there, and I will come out from the one of the seed beads of my connecting row. I mean, this row was the edge of our embroidery where we connected all the parts. I'm coming out from here, and here you can decide how many fringes you will have. I will have 7 to one side and 7 to other side. And I have here really easy pattern. It's 3 colors and all the time 3 seed beads in every color, and then I repeat. In total it will be 17 times 3. It will be 3, 3, 3, 3, and like that 17 times. It will be 17, 3, 51 seed bead in every row and 3 crystals in the end. I start here with pink, with light pink, then it will be silver lined pink and ivory color, and I will repeat and I start. So first of all I need to prepare all seed beads that I will need on my fringe, and I start with pink, then silver lined pink as well 3, and ivory, and we repeat. And our first strand is almost ready. We take 3 crystals, those are 2 millimeters, and we make a fringe. For it we skip our 3 crystals and we enter only into the seed beads all the way up. And we enter into the same seed bead from where we started and pull. We'll check that our strand is flexible. We should not pull it too hard, but in the meantime we have to be sure that it's not too loose. Of course you can start from one side and then work all over, like all the strands from the one side, but I like to start with the middle and then go to the one side and then to the other side. Now we enter to the next seed bead and we do the same strand with the same amount of seed beads and crystals. I start with pink, then silver lined pink and ivory seed beads. Pattern is always the same, 3 of each color. And again we finish our row, our fringe with 3 crystals, we skip them and we go all the way up to the seed bead from where our strand is coming out. As well we check flexibility of our strand. It's flexible, but in the meantime it's not too loose. that we don't see our thread. Okay. Then we enter to the next seed bead. And we start again our new strand. All the same. 7 to the one side and 7 to another side. I will be back to you when my fringe will be ready. And so here we are on our last strand. It will be same as all our previous strands. 3 colors, 3 seed beads of every color and 3 crystals in the end. So let's finish last strand together. Let's secure our thread. I will help myself with the pliers. Just pass through our embroidery part with our thread and needle. Then we will have to make a knot and cut the thread. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this tutorial was useful for you, and now you know how to create these beautiful earrings with embroidered top part and fringe. And of course, if you create some jewelry using my tutorial, send it to me via email or Instagram. I will always be happy to see and tag you on my Instagram as well. Just share it, tag me in stories that I can see what you have created, and I will share you in my stories as well. Let's keep in touch, subscribe to my channel, like this video and comment below if you have any questions or suggestions to my channel. It was lovely to spend this time together with you. Have a lovely day.